दिस इज व्हाट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ना, कि
Yes, yes,
अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट
yes.
बढ़ा है. सो देखिए यहाँ पे साइकोलॉजी एक बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले करती है कि क्या हम उस पैंडेमिक सिचुएशन को अभी तक भी लेकर बैठे हुए हैं कि जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ थी वो जा चुकी हैं, या अब हमें हमेशा बंद के ही रहना पड़ेगा. इस तरीके की चीज़ों पे अगर हम बिलीव कर रहे हैं तो देर आर, मतलब फिर वहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगी. द पॉइंट इज़ कि आफ्टर कोविड अगर आप देखो बहुत सारे एरियाज़ ऐसे हैं जिसमें अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गई हैं. जैसे ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन हो गया आपका, ठीक है, अदर ऑनलाइन आस्पेक्ट जो भी हो गए, ई बिजनेसेस हो गए, ठीक है. तो इन सब में हमारा ग्रोथ बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ है. जो 3 सजेशंस हैं आपके, वो बाकी लोग आंसर करेंगे ज़्यादा बेटर, बट मैं उसमें एक सजेशन ये ज़रूर देना चाहूँगा कि हम उन इनिशिएटिव्स का वेट करने की.
You are out of your work, then you are not supposed to beg. You have to work your own. So whether it's better, whatever the small work or the big you have, do yourself. So be entrepreneurs. Even then, if you go to the one small chai wala, you know that in Hari Parvat, there is a one chai wala who is selling more than 200 cups in a day and charging the 20 rupees. And if he is just, how much he is earning? He is earning in a year near about 14 lakhs. And if, you know that another thing what this pandemic has given to us, the inclusive banking. Now that Chaiwala has their UPI system. If out of 200 cups, 100 cups are coming from this UPI system, he is making near about 200 rupees per day cash transaction in bank through the UPI, all this thing. So he is making the 7 lakhs, near about 7 lakh 20,000 rupees in a year. So isn't it an inclusive banking? Now the sabji wala having this just सब पैसा नहीं है खोला, कोई बात नहीं, स्कैन कीजिए, दे दीजिए. Okay, so this is just giving us another important thing, and this money is coming in the economy itself, and this will create the easy to business, and that's what, and a lot of government policies has already working all this thing. But as a researcher we can say, though, to make the business process easy will attract more of the younger people to be as entrepreneurs. Okay? So, anybody else? Now, thank you very much. Please.
Should I ask
Sir,
a question?
please.
I am asking a question to all of you. The world is showing a recession in growth. Why the economy of India is showing an advancement?
Yes.
Why it
Yes.
is showing stationary, and rather it is saying that India is developing by say 4.5 or 6.7%.
The India is a fast-moving economy at the moment.
At the moment.
Though the whole of the world is experiencing the recession.
The recession.
Yes.
And many of them has gone into minus also. Even China has
is-
slowed down, and it has come down to
True, very true.
1.3. And USA is also 1.2, or they are
Yes.
staggering around. Can anybody of you give a insight of it? Why?
So, thank you for the question. So, according to my perspective, the developed economies have already reached their, I'll say, level of saturation. So, there's no specific area left in any of their, I'll say, sectors where they can like grow even more. They're already, I'll say, not exactly at the peak, but at a place where we all are looking to, we are desiring to reach. They're already there. So there's no much space, I'll say, left for the economy to even grow. So that's why even their 1.3% is still, we can say, better than a 6%. Because moving, like earning 50 rupees, if I grow up by 25%, so I'll still like reach 62.5. And they are at, let's say, 500 rupees. And if they grow even 5%, they are still earning much more than me. So that's why their economy is already at a peak where much growth is not possible. And they're already developed.
Simon, it is true, but sir is asking about the growth rate of the change. their rate of growth has fallen,
Yes.
whereas the India's growth rate has increasing. See, he's asking about the change in pace, the rate of change.
Yes.
The rate of change in India's is far, far better than the other countries.
Yes.
Anna? Yes. Anybody else? So, thank you very much. Please come on this one. Now, a lot of has been said about this pandemic effect. Well, I'm not here just to give you some economic or the figure on facts. I would like to draw your kind attention to those areas which have been ignored in this particular session of that. Though, as we see the theme, the commerce, economics, and management. But I'm talking about the management of the life. Okay? It would not be wrong to say that the COVID has made us more of the religious people. The COVID has realized that money is not a master, money is a servant. And though we cannot make any challenge to the Almighty, and that is God. You cannot change. And the result of it, now the young people who were ignoring earlier the Indian, our Sanatan system of life, is just coming back to that particular aspects of that. You earlier, if I'm asking to my daughters to have a yoga, kya bekar ki baatein hain. But now the pranayam has become the starting point of the day. So now we have become more of the religious. I don't know whether you realize it or not, but this is the true. Second thing, the digitalization of the economy. That's good. This is also the effect of our pandemic of that. Then our thinking process has changed. Now we are not thinking our own. We are thinking to the society, we are thinking to our nation. Because no one can live in isolation. No business can work in isolation. Business means part of the society, for the society, of the society, for the society. Okay? And last but not the least, after the pandemic, we are thinking a lot about the environment, about the green things. Because, see, what was the level of air quality during the COVID period, and now, and if you go to the Delhi, it's alarming, very alarming. So, at my side, I congratulate all the paper presenters, particularly the students ones who presented the first time for that. And thank you very much for the organizers to give me this opportunity to talk to the young people. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable suggestions and opinions. Taking into consideration the time constraints, the online presentations will be held after lunch. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a well-deserved lunch break. Please be back in time by 2:30 to continue our conference. Enjoy your meal. Thank you.
Students, please be seated in the auditorium itself. Students, please be seated in the auditorium itself.
Dignitaries and delegates, please move to lunch.
Dignitaries and delegates, please move towards lunch. Students, kindly maintain silence for more 2 minutes. Students, please maintain silence for 2 minutes. मिनी मैम दे रही है, मिनी मैम से ले लें। Students, at 2:30 you all will be here, and again we will be having your attendance. Again we will be having your attendance, and if anyone's name is missing from that attendance, morning and noon attendance will be mentioned. And have that much of etiquette when we are with some delegates, to let them move first, then we will move. आप लोग खुद ही उठ के जा रहे हो उनके सामने. हैव दैट मच ऑफ एटिकेट्स इन योरसेल्फ. यू आर ग्रेजुएशन स्टूडेंट्स और एक अच्छा कोर्स ही कर रहे हो, BBA, BCA, BCom, MBA. हैव दैट मच ऑफ एटिकेट्स इन योरसेल्फ. यू आर यूजिंग फोन्स, ईयर कॉर्ड्स लगा कर बैठे हो. लास्ट सीट पर कोई मतलब नहीं है क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं चल रहा. वॉलंटियर्स आर ऑलरेडी टॉकिंग टू ईच अदर. आप लोगों को खुद नहीं है कि आपको किसी से बात करनी है कि नहीं करनी. इतने एटिकेट सब में होते हैं. अभी भी देख लो पीछे क्या इतना इंपॉर्टेंट है गुलशन से बात करना, जो आप सामने मेरी बात नहीं सुन पा रहे हैं. प्लीज स्टैंड अप. यस यू. हाँ जी, आप ही को बोल रही हूँ, मेरे को क्या देख रहे हो. नेक्स्ट. क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है इतना गुलशन से बात करना. तो मैं नहीं आपसे बात कर रही. I'm not audible.